Hey everyone, it's Jason Nast here, Big Insider, and I'm really super excited to share with you the next phase of this, which is, if you've been following along, we've gone through the beginning of my journey, right? The backstory, a little bit about how I got started and how things really kind of came and evolved for me in the whole getting famous world, if you will. That's all I really kind of cared about, like being on stages and talking. But I really had a heart center that I wanted to share with people, information, education, opportunities, things like that. And then I told you in the last video how it just, I kept hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. It just never seemed to click. As much as I was doing the right things, there were so many opportunities that I was missing because there were so many roadblocks in there. And I really want to talk to you about new opportunities today because, as I mentioned earlier in my broadcast, that if I bought these tools to help me write books, and I bought these programs and classes and education things. And as I did that, what happened for me was I realized the things that worked and I realized the things that didn't work. And I had to kind of figure out and make them work together, and it never quite worked, actually. So what I ended up doing was breaking down each of these earlier that I hired a ghostwriter to write my book. And that was a great ghostwriter, did a good job, but it just didn't capture me, it didn't capture my personality. And I dictate stories and all that sort of stuff. But then the next phase of it was creating my own concepts around the concepts that I had learned. Like educating myself so that I could educate others, which is truly what I was going for all along, was to be able to help and inspire and educate other people. So as I did this, and as the time went on, I created these new tools and new opportunities. And what I found in that was this whole new world that I was walking into about how I could actually take my marketing expertise and the education and information that I learned along the journey on how to create copy and how to write copy and how to prepare an ad and how to do all those things. And I could share it with a much larger audience in a bigger, brighter, better way. And then it was about, I tried to get people to write books and try to help them out. I was like, hey, you should write a book, you should write a book, you should write a book. It was really cool and fun, and everybody wanted to write a book, but I realized there was a lot less success in that opportunity. So I started sharing some of the tools that I created to actually help people write books. Like I shared my methodologies, I shared my examples, I shared my frameworks on exactly how to write a book. And I will be sharing my framework later on, absolutely free, no cost to you whatsoever, but that's not the point here. The point is that what I discovered along this journey from my backstory of just wanting to be on stage and share my message with a large population of people and writing my book, and then discovering that book was actually getting me more leads, more clients, more generating interest than the actual stage time I was doing. And I realized one of the things that I realized in this new opportunity was when I walked off stage, people wanted to take a part of me home, right? They wanted to take some of the information that I had in them home. Yes, they took notes, but they wanted more. They wanted to take it home. So I created a book so that I could do my speaking on stage and then hand them the book, and then they could go home. And then I realized what was happening was the longevity of that. The longevity was, in fact, the real key to success. So when I was on stage and I was talking and I was sharing, it was great. I inspired people. I get people to do some things. But the majority of people would hear other people speak, and then the messages would get crossed and would get mixed up. And they may have really resonated with me, but they didn't take action because they didn't have me coaching them. So I was like, well, how do I coach them? Through the book. So I give them the book, and now they go home and they literally take me to bed that night and read, opening their souls up to me and taking in the message and understanding and ingesting what I had to say. And that was like, wow, this is like an epiphany. Like, a book is powerful, but you've got to inspire people, but then you have to educate them. You have to give them the opportunity. So the whole new opportunity opened up for me to how to help more people on a larger scale by simply inspiring them first and educating them. Like inspiring and then walking them down the path, taking them step by step by step. I'm here at Funnel Hacking Live right now. Russell Brunson is up on stage, and he's talking about the book he wrote several years ago. It took 2 years of his life. And then he looked at it again. He said, I had to rewrite it. Like it was like It was like 60,000 words. He deleted 30,000 words and rewrote 30,000 and added another 30,000. Now it's like 94,000 words. Like, that's just insane. But it's because he really wanted to walk someone down this path, walk them through the journey, which you can't do in an hour and a half or 90 minutes or 2 hours worth of talking on stage. He actually broke down his new book called Traffic Secrets. He just broke down 2 pieces of the entire book, and that took him like over an hour. So to get an idea, when you inspire somebody from stage to take action, you've got to educate them and help them through the road. And that's what I really wanted to do all along, is to help people next step. My life's journey is to help educate, to help learn, earn, and grow, to help people take the messages that I have, the experience that I have, leverage me, like take advantage of what I'm offering, and then go out there and make some more money and make more than more money. Because the more money you make, the more people you and really what it is, it's about service. It's about coming from your heart and giving everything you can and serving as many people. I said this more than one time this week. When you can help enough people get what they want, just by laws of nature, you get more than what you want. And that was Zig Ziglar, by the way, not me. I'm just quoting him. But the reality of it is that that's how things work. Service first, profit second. And I'll tell you what, every time you serve, the profit comes to you in fold, tenfold and more. So the new opportunity that I discovered along this path, which was so powerful for me, was not only being able to inspire people, but actually how to really hold their hand and walk them through the journey through my books, right? So I want to help you the same way. I want to inspire you, and I want to help you to take your clients or potential clients. I want you to be able to find those clients in a better way. I want you to be able to help them come to you for help, because only you can do what you do. Only you have the knowledge, inspiration, the information to be able to share with those people. Like, I'm not an accountant. I couldn't bear to be one, but there are some amazing accountants here today. And how do they help the largest number of people? By providing service. That's the key. By providing service. So how do you do that, right? I want to help you do that. I'm going to help you. I'm going to educate you. I want to inspire you. And I want to help you learn how to hold someone's hand through the process without obviously taking up all your family time, because the most important thing in every situation is the time you spend with your family. Most important. Like, and that family might be just alone time. That's what it is for me a lot. It might be with your kids. It might be with your wife. It might be with your spouse, husband. If you're a woman watching this, that'd be okay too. Whatever, however it works. Your significant other, maybe your best friend, maybe your partner, whatever it is. Don't take away the personal time. I used to be a scuba instructor years ago, and one of the things that when I was going through the scuba instructor training, the instructor said, one thing that's really important to understand about scuba diving is that you have to scuba dive for fun. Like, when you're working and you're instructing and you're doing that all the time, it becomes a job and no longer becomes fun. Well, I want you to have fun with your career. I want you to have fun with your life. I want you to scuba dive for fun. And that's a metaphor, not a legit thing. If you're not into scuba diving, don't, obviously. But I want you to go out and enjoy your life, but at the same time help as many people and be of service to as many people as you possibly can. So I wanted to just share that new kind of epiphany, that new opportunity that presented itself to me, but just understanding that my initial goal may have been to be on stage and to tell people things and to talk in front of 5,000 people, which is, by the way, awesome. But I really wasn't serving and impacting a lot of people when I was doing that, because I had to do more than that. I had to take it to another level. And the way I was able to do that was by writing, by creating content, by actually sharing the insight that I couldn't share in 90 minutes, but I could share in a couple hours with somebody just reading a book, flipping through it, and learning the messages that I have to say, learning the content that I could create, learning how I could inspire, educate, to help you learn, earn, and grow. That's really what I really want in life, is to have you be the most successful you could possibly be. So I want to thank you for joining me here on the Big Insider Secrets. Look, I'm just sharing my journey. I just want to share all the things that are happening here at Funnel Hacking Live. I'm going to be doing this huge breakdown of what's happening at Funnel Hacking Live, the speakers, what's going on. what they're sharing, how they're sharing it. Most impactful for me, I will be sharing all this information here as things kind of calm down here. There's literally so much going on in this environment that it's barely time to take a break and just do these little videos to help you understand what's going on with me personally as a growth opportunity. So I will be sharing. I hope you tune in. I hope you check it out. Really what I hope you do is I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the subscribe button. I hope you hit the little notification bell over there. Or over there or wherever it is. I hope you hit that because I want to share so much more with you. And I want to be able to bring some value and content to you that really has impact and meaning to your life. So thank you so much. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, then be sure to share it with other people as well. Like I say, when this thing calms down a little bit, I'm going to be sharing actual inside stuff of what's going on here at Funnel Hacking Live and the takeaways and the breakaways from every session that I've attended. It's just phenomenal. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Have a beautiful day. And now you are a big insider.